I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass.
Okay.
Okay, you know that.
I don't know why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it.
Mike Tyson is one of the most terrifying fighters in boxing history. The former world heavyweight champion dominated the ring in the 80s and 90s. Stepping into the ring with Tyson required a lot of courage, as most fighters who do often end up beaten and battered. Nevertheless, there were a few daredevils who thought they had what it took to bring down Iron Mike.
In the world, I can box better than any of them, and I ain't taking no back seats to none of them. I'm not even taking the back seat to Mike Tyson.
But as the saying goes, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. In this video, we will take a look at moments when cocky fighters get humbled and destroyed by Mike Tyson. Starting off on our list is Mike Tyson's first fight after a short stint in prison in August 1995. His opponent was little-known Peter "Hurricane" McNeely, son of former world heavyweight title challenger Tom McNeely. Tyson's opponent came into the bout with a decent record of 36 victories and only 1 loss, with 30 of his victories coming by way of knockout. On paper, this was a solid matchup, and McNeely seemed more than excited to teach Tyson a lesson.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass.
Go out there tonight, and he's ready, and he's going to knock Mike Tyson out and surprise all you media people.
From the first bell, McNeely attacked Tyson aggressively, thinking the former champion was another bum with a losing record. However, McNeely learned the hard way after a right hand from Tyson sent him crashing to the canvas. Although McNeely pretended he was all right, Tyson immediately sent him to the canvas for the second time.
Mills Lane said stop that nonsense because it was starting to butt heads. Oh. Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely again. McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt.
He was so scared that he had to be saved by his corner from taking more punishment.
Please describe the right uppercut, the last one by Mike Tyson that put you down.
It was so quick, I didn't even know the damn thing was an uppercut.
Tyson continued his comeback by taking on Buster Mathis Jr. in his next fight in December 1995. Buster's father was a former heavyweight contender who fought some of the best heavyweights during the golden age of boxing, including Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. His son followed in his path and built a reputation for himself, coming into this bout with a perfect record of 20-0. Although Mathis Jr. wasn't Tyson's most arrogant opponent, he repeatedly dismissed Iron Mike as a threat.
For every action, there's a reaction. So everybody knows how Mike Tyson's going to act November 4th. So it's up to me how I'm going to react. I'm very confident, you know, and when I'm going there to fight Mike Tyson, I know what Mike knows. We're from the school of D'Amato, and my father was trained under D'Amato. Tyrell was trained under D'Amato, so I know what Mike Tyson's going to do. Now it's up to me what I'm going to do.
While some reporters predicted another first-round knockout victory for Tyson, Mathis proved to be a tough opponent to put away. He smothered Tyson and prevented him from doing any serious damage. But in a split moment, Tyson found an opening in the 3rd round and sent Mathis to dreamland.
Use that right-footed pivot, swing around on your opponent's side, and then crash.
Oh, he got a right uppercut, another right uppercut, and down goes Mathis.
See, he stepped back and did it again, stepped off and around, and ripped that uppercut to where Mathis was ducking right into it.
9, 10. He didn't beat the count.
In October 1985, a teenage Mike Tyson faced what was expected to be the toughest challenge of his career so far. His opponent was Donnie, a convicted murderer and drug trafficker who is also known as the Master of Disaster. Long came into the bout with a decent record of 15 wins, with 10 KOs and only 3 losses. He claimed he was better than Kid Dynamite, who had just 8 fights on his record.
I feel I can outbox Tyson. Yes, I plan on boxing Tyson too. I think that I can box as good as he can, and I keep him in the middle of the ring, and I can punch if not better than Tyson.
Tyson came out swinging from the opening bell and caught Donnie with a blistering left hook less than 30 seconds into the fight.
Years of age. Long is 27. Oh, wow.
was quick.
Donnie tried to run away, but there was no escape from Tyson. He went down 2 more times before the fight was stopped midway into the opening round.
Tyson, oh, Long is down, second time. Another knockdown. Hand barrage again.
This is as bad as I've ever seen Donnie Long look. But
The knockout changed Donnie's life forever. He later found God and became a minister, leaving the dangerous sport of boxing behind. Barely 1 year after his fight with an arrogant Donnie Long, Tyson faced Mitch Green, another big trash talker who had nothing good to say about him.
I want to fight Tyson. I want Mike Tyson. Point blank. Michelle Tyson. He's a homo. He's still homo. His wife a homo. And I'm going to knock him out.
While Tyson was undefeated in 20 fights, Green also sported an impressive record of 16 wins, 1 draw, and only 1 loss coming against future world champion Trevor Berbick. Green, who was ranked 1 spot ahead of Tyson by the WBC, was dangerous inside and outside the ring. He was a notorious gang leader who feared no one. Because of this, he thought he could get away with his trash talking against Kid Dynamite.
Michelle Tyson is a homo. He tutti fruity. Don't go kick his booty. Oh, baby.
However, Tyson pressured Green throughout, delivering some smashing blows to the head and body. Green offered little in terms of offense, but repeatedly clinched Tyson to neutralize him and make it to the end of the fight without going down. To his credit, Green became the second opponent to survive with Tyson until the final bell.
To end things.
I don't want to sound rudish or anything. I didn't want to knock him out or anything. I wanted to put a lot of pressure on him and make him decide himself whether to give up or not. He wouldn't.
However, just 2 years later, the duo would engage in another notorious rematch on the streets of Harlem. This time around, there were no boxing gloves, and Tyson inflicted maximum damage on Green, breaking his nose and leaving his left eye shut. Despite Tyson's fearsome reputation, he is one of the most compassionate fighters, often helping his fallen victims after knocking them out. However, there is one person that Tyson truly dislikes, and he is none other than Tyrell Biggs. The rivalry between the two goes back to their amateur days when both men tried for the U.S. Olympic team. Tyson was not selected while a smooth and skillful Biggs was chosen to represent the U.S. at the super heavyweight division. However, Biggs, who won a gold medal, mocked Tyson for not being part of the team, an interaction that Tyson would never forget. While Iron Mike went on to unify all the major world titles to become the undisputed champion, Biggs got off to a rocky start in the paid ranks. He was addicted to drugs and alcohol, but eventually worked his way to becoming the #1 contender after just 15 fights. Meanwhile, Tyson was at the peak of his career, but Biggs did not consider him as a threat. After all, he won a gold medal in the same Olympics that Tyson had failed to qualify for.
I know that I know how good I am. And for me to have been criticized and the whole shot, I mean, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Ty's son. I owe it to myself to go out there and beat this fella and be called the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Despite his boastful comments, Tyson still spoke highly of Biggs during the build-up.
Well, today Tyrell Biggs is a very skillful fighter, and I look forward to matching my skills against his.
In the opening round, Biggs used his lengthy reach advantage to keep Tyson at bay. However, Tyson kept coming forward with relentless pressure. Once Biggs tasted Tyson's power, he immediately abandoned his game plan. Tyson had Biggs in round 3, but refused to end him early because he wanted to inflict more punishments. With 30 seconds left in round 7, Tyson dropped Biggs hard with a left hook, almost sending him out of the canvas. Surprisingly, Biggs made it to his feet, but Tyson went for the kill, ending their rivalry with a brutal rivalry.
And 10 seconds to go in a round. There's a left hand. He's down again. It's over. It's all over. And it wasn't even close. And a big one, and I feel like I'm being redundant with that, but he hit him with many big left hands, Ray.
What broke him down? Was it just
Constantly body punches. When I was hitting him with body punches, I heard him, actually he was crying in there, making woman gestures like, I can't find him, but I knew that he was breaking down soon.
You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him?
Yes.
When did that happen?
And perhaps the 4th round on.
So that you knew you had him by that time.
Absolutely, but I knew he was tough in there taking those punches.
In August 1987, Tyson faced IBF champion Tony Tucker as part of the Heavyweight Unification Series to crown an undisputed world champion. Tony Tucker, rightly nicknamed TNT for his explosive power, came into the bout with an unbeaten record of 34-0 with 29 KOs. Tucker, who won the World Cup as an amateur, bucked Tyson's knees with a booming left hand in the opening. However, Tyson recovered quickly and went back on the attack, launching vicious combinations at the IBF champion. In this bout, Tyson showed that he wasn't just a slugger, but a good boxer as well. Despite the enormous reach advantage of Tucker, Tyson easily out-jabbed him and sent him into survival mode. However, in a desperate attempt to frustrate Tyson, Tucker began showboating against the most dangerous puncher in boxing.
Well, when you do that, and I know from experience that was a big left hand, but again, Tucker.
Of course, this only earned Tucker more punishments from Tyson. But to his credit, Tucker displayed impressive resilience to stay on his feet and became one of the toughest opponents in Tyson's career.
Tucker says, no, I'm all right. It's over. Well, Tony Tucker talked the talk.
In March 1988, Tyson made the third defense of his undisputed heavyweight championship against former WBA champion Tony Tubbs. The challenger, who won the World Cup as an amateur, came into the bout with a decent record of 24 wins and only one loss against Tim Witherspoon. However, Tubbs had a reputation for being out of shape for fights. He was even offered a $50,000 bonus if he did not weigh more than 235 pounds. Of course, Tubbs came into the bout above the weight, but he remained confident he was better than Tyson and could pull off the upset.
This fight might not be hard as y'all think it's going to be, because Mike Tyson is only good for what he can hit. I know right now that I am one of the best heavyweights in the world. I can box better than any of them, and I ain't taking no back seats to none of them. I'm not even taking a back seat to Mike Tyson.
At first, it seemed Tubbs would get away with his trash talking as he outboxed Tyson in the opening round.
It's enough because Mike now gives a lot of head movement. Do a great deal of damage to the midsection of his opponent.
However, in round two, Tyson unleashed brutal punishment on Tubbs before finally knocking him out.
Good left by Tyson. Tubbs reeled. Fighters have had their say here.
I couldn't tell whether or not the punch hurt.
Tubbs is hurt. Tubbs is hurt badly. It was a left hook.
And it's over. Odell Hadley has jumped in the ring. The fight is over.
With stunning swiftness.
Who do you think was Tyson's most arrogant opponent? Leave your answer in the comments below. Kindly support me by subscribing to this channel. See you in the next one.